Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Darksiders 2. Please subscribe and click that notification bell. I haven't been saying that for a while. I didn't give up on it. I just simply, stupidly haven't remembered to say it. There's a lot of work that I put into to memorize, like the slogans I say at the beginning and the end of my videos, so it's all pretty much on autopilot. Let's be honest. So this water, even if I cleared the path, goes over here and does nothing. However, there is this, but I literally cannot hit that. So either I'm gonna have to be higher up, or those are not the crystals that I think they are, even though they look exactly like the crystals that I think they are. You know what this game really could benefit from, come to think of it? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Apparently that was corrupted water. Let's try that again. Yeah, I don't see a real reason why that should have been corrupted water, but okay. Let's just be a little bit more careful. It feels like the corrupted water should have tendrils jumping up, and it should be a little dangerous looking, more dangerous looking. Yeah, I don't know if those are crystals I'm supposed to shoot or not. But what I was gonna say is this whole setup with the left bump X, Y, B, and A has no bearing. Like, we bring that up with the D-pad down. When you press the D-pad up, nothing happens. I've complained about this, certainly. My point here is not to complain about it again. My point is, why not have instead all four of these abilities assignable with one setup, and then four abilities assignable with a different setup, and then press up on the D-pad to swap through them? Like, sure, that might confuse some things, but you could also trigger the fighting abilities specifically when you're only fighting, or so you press up on the D-pad, you're in your transitional special abilities, and then as soon as you pull out, hit the X or Y button, it changes. See, now there's tendrils, so why not have tendrils before? Alright, so it seems like each of these orbs, once charged, will charge someone else. Good to know. I don't think there's really a reason to jump down. And so we're gonna now follow this path in the water. And now I see the reason why it needed to be corrupted water is because they wanted you to solve the puzzle. Fair enough. I'm being a little overly cautious, looking around, making sure. Let's see. Irritating. Let's see. I just don't feel like those are actually the crystals I'm supposed to shoot. I mean, if they are, far too often we've had scenarios like this. A relic of Ragnagoth. And see, these things are just floating. So everything's magical now. Which, I guess everything may have been magical before. At least in the Heaven Worlds. Forge Lands felt more realistic, where everything was on the ground and had a reason to not float. And that, I suppose the Land of the Dead makes sense. They even avoided doing a single pixel wide waterfall here, which is kind of nice. Where are we? We need to get more health vials. And right now I could equip my gold ability. Seems like they kind of want you to jump down there. Oh, I guess you don't really even need this though. Just take this and throw it over there. That's all I needed to do, apparently. It blew up everything. It doesn't seem like there's a reason to go down that way. And this is complete blackness. Alright. So what's our goal? Why did we go in a full circle? To clear a path that like, is it because I have, let's see, if I look at this, I'm looking at a sun thing. So if I go back this way and through here, I'm trying to call up dust. How does dust tell me? There we go. Where do you want me to go, Dust? Dust doesn't have a freaking clue where I should go. Like, there's clearly stones, at least on the chest, where I'm supposed to shoot. But there's no portal. But I did purify the water one way. And because I purified the water, this door is now open. No? Can I hop that direction? You're saying go this way, Dust. So I purified the water, and I'm gonna have to do it for all 3 sections. What is the... like, where am I supposed to go? It wants me to go this way. But I think that's probably wrong. Like, it doesn't feel right. We've lost our way. Shouldn't be this confusing. Oh, it isn't this confusing. I just missed this. This creep, they made the creep less recognizable. And that doesn't help anything at all. Yeah, let's just ignore that guy. And so now I can go up a higher path. So the game feels like they've gone from stupidly simple straight path quest dungeons to now sort of confusing path dungeons. Let's see. I still can't aim high enough to hit this guy. And we know for a fact that that's what I'm supposed to be doing. We're just not there yet. I could use some health vials. So there must be a third floor. Yeah, I see it up there. And here's like armor pieces of an angel just torn apart. Interesting. Moving on, I guess. And opening this. And I don't think I'll be throwing explosives all the way from the other side to blow that up. You can see there's something down here. And it seems like we'll probably end up having to fight some people. We could start with something simple. Well, we probably need the key more than anything. So let's just jump down here. Grab this. Did I just fall down to a lower section that I shouldn't be at? Or am I cool? I guess I can come back up. And then I guess this is the right way. And then there's some water. Trough up there. Almost certainly we're gonna get attacked again. But I doubt anything too new. Alright. Let's get our guys down there and start. So this is a stronger version of the weapon. He's not too bad. Not too hard. Let's see if we can get an execution on this guy. I'm still trying to get 2 recovered, like 2 recovery vials. Let's see, how does this work? Takes a lot of wrath to make these guys. So that's like a heavy armored angels. We'll start fighting more of them, I'm sure. Doesn't look like there's anything collectible around here. I would be fine if we found all the collectibles and the game said you've done it, there's nothing more, and made that really obvious that that was the case. All this blood on the wall too. The game has gotten very bloody again. None of that in the Land of the Dead happened. Let's see. So I think we're confirming that these crystals are not the same crystals as the other crystals. Alright, fine. Bad decision to have them look so similar. Why not instead, you know, have them, I don't know, be pure white? That would make more sense. And yeah, solve some of my issues. Alright, look, we might as well just jump down here. And I think once we walk through a door, all of our portals reset. I'd still like to get an execution on this guy. Like, that way we can see it once. Oh, I'm sorry. I promised I was going to go look at the achievements, and I didn't get around to doing that. Take a little bit of break between recordings and totally flaked out on what I said I was gonna do. Well, maybe, like, I'm not gonna promise a second time when I'm already messed up once, so I'll say maybe I will do it in between this recording and the next. See, I don't know what this benefits by doing this. It gets you on this wall, which I guess you're supposed to do. And then I guess you're supposed to do this. And then up here and up here. Like, all this collectible stuff seriously needs to stop. Like, it just doesn't work in the middle of trying to play this game and have an action adventure experience. You really, really can't focus on the storyline and the action experience, because every time I turn around, I'm looking up and down trying to find the next relic of Ringoth, the next Book of the Dead, the next crystal to shoot. Let's see. Is this a permanent opening of a door? Okay. So I believe the idea here is to do soul split. And come over here. Suppose I can equip this, do this, do this. Voidwalker can be used to shoot a portal through an already active portal system, which is interesting. But I'm not sure what I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing right now. Let's switch and release. And so I think what I'm doing is trying to send a powered portal through that. So I solved some kind of puzzle. Honestly, I kind of would have preferred that we had done puzzles earlier in the game. Like there's a lot of puzzles in this one of the final dungeons. I don't think this really is the final dungeon. Not anywhere close, probably. But like, yeah. I don't know how you give the Void Walker ability so early in the game, but honestly, you should have given it before the... Like, there's probably a collectible back there, yes. You should have definitely given it before the point where the first act ended. Like, that... Let's see, is that a crystal? Yeah, even if that is a crystal, I don't think I'd be able to hit it. So we're gonna have to purify water and come back this way. Meanwhile, run against this. Run against here. I'm really wondering how much of my gameplay has been relying on getting health back with every hit. Not that that's inherently a bad way to play this. It's probably very much one of the best ways to play. But I'm starting to think maybe if you chose to never get any health on critical hits, or any kind of health on any kind of attack, maybe you would have a terrible experience, even on easy. And I guess I'm having a moderately difficult experience on easy. It's not stupidly dumb. Alright, let's... So then I can walk on this corrupted stuff just fine. I'm very slowly filling in my arcane meter. That's the problem with making a game that's so long and varied like this, is while I would agree that 80% of this game is easy on easy mode, there are some points where there are some difficulty spikes, and there are some points where it's too easy, and those are certainly hard things to get perfectly correct. But alright, so if I have one there, where is our charged portal? Because that portal's not gonna last. And I can't go this way, I don't think. Like, this is all corrupted. And this looks like it's not, it isn't charged. Okay, game, so give me a little bit of a hint here. I didn't see anything over there. There's a collectible over there. Maybe it's downstairs. I've got this whole thing messed up in my head. It's too much. Too big of a dungeon. Just kill that to get out of the way. Let's see, one more book of the Page of the Dead, which means we'll have the right amount collected probably by the next time we run into Volgrim. I hear some squishy, creepy sounds. Let's go down here. Maybe it's down here. Here it is, yes. So you would have had to just remember. It's pretty ridiculous. Alright, and so now we have to decide, do we want to go this way or do we want to go the other way? Like this way goes back that way, so I think this is the final direction. Yeah, you have some classic, as soon as the water surfaces, the camera's under it, you see there's really no water animated at all. Let's not fall to our deaths if we can avoid it. What was that? I just hit the B button and it attacked him by throwing something at him that I have never seen before. Like, how can the game do a move I didn't even know existed? Like, I'm trying to hit B right now as if, like, I must have triggered some kind of combo. Must have some kind of combo I'm unaware of that exists. Let's see, falling off these edges doesn't seem like a good plan for me. And we're chasing after somebody. And looks like he could have gone either direction. Although to get up there is kind of difficult, because they didn't bother to put any cracks in the sides of the aqueduct, even though they've been putting cracks in the sides of the aqueducts for everything else. I actually need to go back up there because there's a chance that I missed something. Meanwhile, we also have something over here that we definitely missed. Another nomad. So the question really is going to boil down to, have we found all the nomads that there are to find, or have we missed some? Right. And just for thoroughness sake, See, I'm gonna hold the right bump and see if this would speed things up. Nope, it does not. So for thoroughness sake, we're gonna look around here. Make sure that there's nothing to shoot, collect, nothing from any direction that we could miss. See, I knew there was gonna be something like that. Didn't know for 100% certain, but I was fairly certain. And that puts us back this way. And I think we can probably gather that there isn't anything else. So now we've kind of done 2/3 of the dungeon. And we're seeing this creature that's spreading corruption, so I imagine he will be the boss that we end up fighting. Let's see, how are we on things? I want to kind of equip Goldbringer again. We have this possessed double scythe, and we have a regular scythe. So I can finally start to upgrade this possessed double scythe that we've had for like a really long time now. 3 levels, and levels are going really slow, and we can see if we can get the possessed glaive any higher, and we'll just make sure none of this equipment is better. Let's see. A slight improvement on defense to 134 versus what is equipped, which is 120, but then a loss of strength, loss of guilt. So that's still not worth it. And what is this? Nope. So if we're to look at this possessed glaive and see what we can upgrade, we were hitting a point where only a few things were even helping it. And honestly, we may hit a point where it stops making any sense whatsoever to even save our old versions of possessed weapons. So do we want to go up 1 in piercing damage, 7 in health per kill, or 3 in wrath per kill? I'll go with health per kill. This weapon still, however, not as damaging as this. So until the Vander Smash improves, I don't think so. But now we have this. I want to go ahead and just equip what would be our default weapon and see what we can do with this. So we don't want to take the possessed glaive, certainly. And we can't take the other special size. So I could take infernal damage. I could take defense and arcane. I kind of want resistance. This one would be Reaper Energy on execute, and we already have that. That'd be arcane and wrath on execute. I kind of need to take the gold, the red things, before I take anything else. So what do we take on top of that? I'm gonna take this and this. That knocks our damage up, and this allows us to take inferno damage. Alright, moving on. Next level of upgrade. What do we want? We could have strength increase, or we can have piercing damage and health per kill and wrath per kill. No, I don't want that. Or we could have defense. I think we're gonna go with defense. Let's see, so strength and then defense. Sacrifice this and then some defense and some defense, and here's some resistance. I really needed to do that, didn't I? Defense and resistance. So do I want to increase our defense by 100 or resistance by 102? Honestly, I think I just need defense a lot more. So let's now upgrade again. We could get defense and arcane, or we can do that. We can do that. We can try for resistance again. We could go for health. We can do that. Alright, we'll just have to keep trying things. Which one is the highest defense? Now this one. Okay. So do I want to bump up defense by 4 more points, add 88 wrath, add 102 resistance, or add 162 health? I'm going to take 102 resistance. Next upgrades. We can still use this. We can still use this. And then we are left in the dust with the rest of the stuff. And if I was going to, this is 169 versus 191. If I was to equip this and then try and upgrade this with our current weapon, like, you can't hit Y for more info or anything. So I could use my current weapon, but I'm not sure that's the right move. Instead, I'll equip this, and same is true, none of these help. Meanwhile, we have this whole new set of armor that we need to probably sell, and some talismans that we probably need to sell. How are we on the Soul Arbiter's Maze? Well, we found out that there was a level 10. We're going late too. So we're still, we're actually worse off than we thought we were. We have all 4 pieces of gear. That's nice. And since we're at level 21, I guess we're 1/3 of the way done. We are just going to have to go through this section as the final section, I guess. Interesting. I am here, and I feel like I may have missed something. But no, I'm going to come back down through this doorway, go down here, somehow climb back up at that point. Hopefully. Well, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Notice how I just paused and then the game saved and took a really long time? Maybe that's what I've been doing that makes the game crash. Maybe you have to save, then wait till it's done saving, and then don't pause, and don't alt-tab out of that. That's an interesting thought. When you do subscribe, please click the notification buttons. If you want to support me even further than that, gift me a game on Steam. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.